Welcome to the Honor Capital training session. Today's session, you will learn how to quote through our system and bind business. First, you will log in to the website that is etifinance.com. That is spelled etifinance.com. You will proceed to go to the agent sign-in. Once you have signed in, my testing screen shows Suann as the agency. Your agency address would show below. To create a premium finance agreement, you would go down to Create Finance Agreement. Once you are there, you will enter your customer's information. First, we want to know, is this a commercial policy or is it a personal lines policy? If it's a commercial policy, just leave it on commercial. Name of insured. The renewal box. I want to know if this is a renewal or if this is new business. If it's new business, do not press that box. If it is a renewal, then you would click here. Also, the next step would be the inception date. What is the effective date for the policy? If it's June 1st, you will click June 1st. Then we'll proceed it to the right side of the screen. You'll notice payment option. Payment option is for coupons, setting up the insured on ACH, or invoice. So let's select invoice. It'll show the insured's next due date after when their first payment will be due. You will follow me to the left side of the screen. You will see two tabs. The first tab here would be adding the carrier's information if it's not already programmed into the system as a favorite. So let's go ahead and add a carrier. So for example, we're going to add a carrier here. You'll select the carrier you're looking for, enter the coverage type. So we're going to go with commercial GL, and then the MGA. So let's just pick, if we were searching for Burns and Wilcox, we would find Burns and Wilcox. Now you know that you're going to use this more often than some. So let's go ahead and add this to your preferred list by checking here and hitting OK. Once you've added the carrier information and the MGA information, we're going to add the premium amount, taxes and fees. And if you have a policy number, great. If there's any filings, you would check here. If this was trucking, or if there was a minimum earned, you would enter the minimum earned amount. Next, once you have created a preferred list and you're looking for companies that you have already selected into your preferred list, click here. Find the carrier you're looking for. Enter the premium amount. If there's taxes and fees. And then you would come down here. If your agency is adding an agency fee, you could add the agency fee here. If there's no fee, you could just erase it. Then we're looking for 20% down. 10 installments. We're going to hit the calculate button, and there's going to calculate our premium. That will give us our down payment and our number of installments. If we needed to go with a lower down payment, we could click here and select the lower down payment. That would be another option. Now, your fee options would be here. So you could select, so your base rate currently is set up at 12. But let's say you could sell a little bit higher premium, so you wanted to sell it at 16. You could click there and change the rate. And then hit calculate once again. Policy's been calculated. Down here is going to be your down payment. Right here will be your installment. And then we're going to proceed down here to the address information. So we will put the address information here. You'll notice that it pulls up the information that I'm looking for. It enters the zip code, and then we're going to go here to add a phone number. An email. Then would your insured like to get text reminders? If they like to get text reminders, make sure that you have the mobile number in there. If they don't, you would just select no. It's telling me I have an invalid email information because I have a space behind the email. Just make sure that you remove that space. If insured would like to receive their documents electronically, you would hit yes. Now we want to know who's doing the quote. So if it is you in your office doing the quote, enter your name, insert your email and a phone number. If there's any information that you would like to send to the underwriters, you could put, please need this is a renewal, whatever you'd like to notate to the underwriters. Then you would present to save your quote. Once you have saved your quote is saved. So if you have to go back and make any changes to the system, you would click on saved quote. Once you're at the saved quotes, we see today's saved quote. We will hit select. You found the saved quote. It's pulled up. Let's say we're going to just remove some coverages here. We're going to hit recalculate so that we have recalculated the premium. We're going to verify the address information here. Everything is correct. Maybe we decided that we wanted to upload a quote. So we could pull over a quote and pull over the quote from your saved documents. And we could just pull a quote in there. I'm going to pull one over, upload a file, and there's my saved quote. So that will stay with the file. Then let's say I'm going to go ahead and bind this contract. I would hit continue print contract. I have three options. I could print the contract without an electric signature. I can have the insured sign electronically or on behalf of the insured by signing with your mouse, signing your name, typing the agent's name here, and hit process contract. If I did not want to do that, I could clear this and I wanted to email the insured the agreement. I would put the insured's email here and I would put my email here. Then I would proceed to hit save and email. That will send the insured the contract to sign electronically if they're not in your office. Now, if I would like to go back and just do the e-signature and process this contract, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to save this quote one more time because I'm not sure. Go back to the save quotes. Here it is. I'm going to select the quote. Now we're going to go ahead and print the contract. We want to file the contract and print it. So we're going to go back, continue to print contract. Now that we are ready to process the contract, we will press process contract. Once we've processed the contract, you will find the following documents. We would start with the premium finance agreement. You'll notice here it has a contract number and the insured signatures. Next will be the terms and conditions. Next would be the first invoice. Now, this is optional. You can print this out or email it to your insured, but they will get one emailed to them if they set up for electronic documents, or one will be mailed to them as well. But there's always a copy here. The ACH application is here in case your insured decides to go on ACH, but I'll also do another video to show you how to set them up via ACH. Then the amount finance allocation form. This form is important so that you know the funds that the agency must collect for the down payment and the amount financed that we will be paying. So in this column will show you the total premium. This column here that says down payment shows the amount the agency must collect. And then this shows you the amount financed, what we will be sending in this example to Burns and Wilcox. Also, you can hit the all print for your convenience. This will have all the documents included in one PDF. You can hit the print button, hit it save as a PDF, hit your save button, name your test quote option, and hit save. Or you can click the print button and select print and print from your computer as well. That concludes our quoting system. Now, I'm going to take you back to the main menu. Two items that I always try to tell my clients when we are looking for quotes. There's a retrieve save finance agreement, and then there's also a process finance agreement. Once you have printed the contract, as we did earlier, and you notice here when I hit reprint, the contract number has a contract number up top. If it said the word printed there, that means it's still under your saved contracts. If you have a contract number there, then you would proceed to pull that contract up through the view process contract agreements. Some other action items for agents is contracts pending cancellation. If there was a number there, you could go in there and see cancellation policies. If you have one submitted to underwriting, it would be pending approval. Once the underwriter has approved that process, it will be under your view approved and rejected quotes. Once an underwriter has approved a quote, you will get an email that says approved. You can come to the system, click on this button and hit select, and it will take you into the quote. Don't make any changes. Go down to the very bottom and hit that print contract or print temp contract and proceed with binding or saving that quote. Other items that are here are pending signatures. So if you would have chose the option to email it to your insured, once they've signed it, it will be there. Or if they have not signed it, it will show pending. And then if there's any bad addresses. This concludes today's training video. Follow me for more videos on processing ACH, how to take payments, and other fun information and easy ways to process contracts through Honor Capital. Thank you for your time, and thank you for being an Honor Capital partner. Hope you have a wonderful day, and please feel free to reach out to your marketing rep with any further questions. Thanks, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.